G'day. This is the conclusion of Confessions of a Broken Heart. The truth revealed. I'm so glad I get to end this on the note that, number one, I'm moving forward in my life. And I don't love my ex. I don't love that fat bitch anymore. She can have her fat, disgusting boyfriend with a pin dick. It's cool by me, because it goes to show what kind of person she is. I mean, to give up a 6-year relationship in just the first 3 months. What a selfish bitch. And she's been in a relationship since, so apparently she's in a 5-month relationship. Good on her. If she wants to kiss that fat, disgusting thing that she calls a boyfriend, good luck to her. I mean, he must roll up his fat to see his own dick. Seriously. And she must roll up her fat so she can see her you know what. So, basically, the two fat fucks. She can live that lifestyle. She's going to miss out on all the good things in life. She can have her disgusting boyfriend. He looks so disgusting. Even my female friends and my male friends were like, "You're so much better than him and so good looking." I know I am. I'm better than that guy in every single way. He's a security guard. What? Is he protecting the food that goes in and out of our shopping centres? That guy more likely eats the food. He can't protect anyone but his dick. Not even that. I mean, fuck, imagine putting that in your mouth. Oh, if my ex wants that fat fuck, she can have him. Because, yeah, it goes to show what kind of person she is. And my family absolutely hate her now. My dad despises her. And the people at work don't even like her too. So, eventually, she'll find out very quickly at work that she's not liked either. So, kudos to you, bitch. Now, you can spread all the rumours about me you want about me doing drugs. Never gonna touch drugs. You should know that. I don't smoke, don't do drugs. According to one rumour, I'm a pedophile. Please. At least I can get women my age that act their age and not act like spoilt little brats that let their parents control their life. Because let me tell you something while I'm on this subject, because now I can talk. Now I've got the freedom to do whatever I want. Right. I did love my partner for 6 years. And I loved her for 11 years before that, because I, like who I was with. And the fact that, both she's had, 2 guys in her whole life. Me, one other guy, and me. And now, victim number 3 or 4. But the reason why I think those two are together is they're 2 fat fucks that can't do any better in life. They're both ugly and repulsive to look at. Who would want my ex? I don't know, because she can't cook. She can't even clean her own house. She lives disgusting. She doesn't even eat the right foods. She's lazy. Her family control her until the day she dies. Yeah, great way to live your life. See, this motherfucker here not only owns a house, but it's fully paid for, and I get an income from it. And my tenant pays me very handsomely every week. And financially, I'm looking great for my age. I'm in the multiple zeros in my bank right now. For the first time in my life. I own 2 cars, but I would like to sell both of them and get a really good car. I'll probably do that. I'm looking at now buying possibly a second house soon, because once I get a job I'll get a second house. So I'm doing quite well for myself. I live in a $1 million fucking house. 20 acres of land, and you know what? What's that motherfucker got that my ex is with now? Oh yeah. See, he can't compete with me. He'll never be better than me, and that's what I am very happy about at the end of the day. I'm better looking than him. As for what my partner has seen. Look, I'm not going to lie and say I didn't stop loving her until the other night. Because I did. I thought, people were lying. I thought only good things about her. But I was wrong. But the good thing is, it's good that she showed her colours now. Because if I married that fat fuck, I would have been, in hell for the rest of my life. Why am I being so nasty? Because she's the one spreading the rumours about me. She's telling people that I'm a pedophile, I'm a druggie, I'm a loser, I'm a woman basher, and I'm not even any of them. Because if I was any of them, wouldn't I have been arrested or charged with something right now? Nope. And let me tell you something. It's women that do this after breakups. I've stated this in a YouTube vid before, where the woman always makes herself out to be the good guy, but the other guy gets shafted. You never hear the other side of the story. Well, this time you're hearing my side of the story. She attacked me that day. This is how it all started. She was attacking me for about an hour and a half. She was playing stupid mind games with me, hitting me non-stop for an hour. She was being an immature, spoiled little brat. You don't hear that part. You just think, oh, you did something wrong. Well, I didn't. And that's why in court I won. And the fact that, I had the power, my lawyer could have easily made my partner, cost her a lot of money and make her go for all the suffering with her and her new boyfriend. But I didn't do that to her. So at least I'm a decent guy in that part. I was faithful for the 6 years. That's for sure. She may think that the sister she's living with is innocent. I mean, she's not. But my partner thinks that I, could be lying about this sort of stuff. Since when have I lied about anything? I've told it straight out the truth. I've told you in this time that since you've been doing all this shit with your boyfriend, I've hooked up with 6 different girls, a lot better looking than you. And I tell you something, they're a lot better kisser than you, they're a lot better root than you. Because they don't just lay there and be a starfish. I still have 4 sex tapes of me and my partner. And I have images of her that she definitely wouldn't want her boyfriend to see. But I'm not a vengeful person, I'm not going to release that. Because I tell you what, I can be nasty too if I wanted to, but I won't. Because you don't do that to someone. Even the girls I've been with, I did have a hot Russian blonde. And she loved what I was doing to her. The recent date I went in, the most romantic date I've been in all year. The girl before that, wow. She got really drunk and, hey, got a hand job out of it, so I'm happy about that. The other 2 girls that I slept with before that, not the right sort of girls, but, well, neither was the other one. So, see, the first time, when this all went down, I was hooking up with this chick in the back seat of my car. We were going at it for 2 hours straight in the back seat of my car. On the beach. It was great. And you know what the good thing about that is? She could do more for me than my own partner could ever do in the 6 years. See, my partner is a terrible kisser. She was a terrible kisser. Her sex was terrible. Lucky for the guy that she's with now, eh? They're both probably fat and disgusting. Imagine that in the bedroom. Ew. It'd be like 2 whales going. I don't know how whales do it. It's gonna take time to obviously get over the pain that my partner was putting me through for the last 8 months. She's known now as a selfish bitch. She's known now as a slut. I have 10 female friends that want to beat the shit out of her. I have female friends that want to abuse the shit out of her on Facebook. She has lost her respect and credibility now. And in fact, when this shit finally gets hit to her place where she works, she won't want to work in her store ever again. See, she may be bragging that her boyfriend picks her up from work every Friday and Saturday. Yeah, but do you think these people actually like him? No. They don't like him over me. That's for sure. And they don't even want her working there for starters. So if you're watching, you might want to change your jobs because you're not welcome here anymore. You can go back up to your trashy neighborhood where all the other losers are. We don't need your kind down this way. We don't want you here. And they probably don't want you at your work either. So you might want to quit that. But because I'll never hear your disgusting voice again. Oh, and by the way, am I scared of your partner? I even told my dad I could kick your partner's ass. He's a fat fuck. He's slow. You know. That's just because he's fucking tall and fat doesn't mean he's and a security guard. Oh, big deal. Fat people are very easily to bring down. You should know that. And like I said, fat people run out of energy very quickly, so he'd probably have a heart attack before he could even raise his fist at me. I hear that you were saying that you want him to confront me. You know where I live. I'll be happily answer the door. I'm not going to invite you into my home because you're not welcome here anymore. We don't take your kind here. You know, the fat, lazy kind. We don't take your kind here. Because I'm a decent guy. I'm a good looking guy. I've got money. I've got my own house. I've got my own independence. What do you have? If you want to go on with your life being immature and listen to your parents and your fucked up family, go right ahead. Because that's your problem. You think your disability is a thing that people should be sorry for. Last time I checked, there's nothing wrong with you. You're just fucked in the head straight up. You think you can control people's lives, but I tell you now, this may be all sweet and caring now, but I'd laugh so hard if the guy that you're dating wakes up and goes, fuck, what am I doing with this piece of shit? And he will dump you, and he'll do better than you. And then you'll be back looking after your 4 cats in a place your parents provided, and you'll still have nothing. And you may say, well, what are you doing for yourself? You're not doing any better. Oh, I am. I don't need someone to control my life and tell me what I can and can't do. I don't need someone to make me feel bad that I'm talking to my female friends. You're probably thinking, well, you're not going to move on with your life. You're going to always be upset about me. I'm disappointed in you. I'm disappointed how you were once a very lovely person and you're now a nasty bitch, just like the rest of your family. You know, it's so good that your real father can't see your real side, because he'd be disgusted in calling you a daughter. No wonder why the guy left. You're all a bunch of nutcases, your whole family. Your parents your stepfather and your mother cheated on your father. And your stepfather cheated on his wife. So your parents are cheaters. Your own sister that lives with you hooked up with a guy from her work knowing that he had a girlfriend. Cheater again. Your other sister probably has cheated before too. You're all a bunch of cheaters. You're all a bunch of liars. You're all a bunch of people that are sick in the head. And I feel sorry for your brother's girlfriend. You know, she looks like a very sweet girl. And your brother's a fucking loony tune. And when he lost his license, I was like, haha, sucked in. So your family are no better than anybody else's. Now, I'm not going to get in trouble for this because I've not named anybody. I'm in the rules. I'm allowed to say what I want. It's not a threat either. But you've got to understand that you're nothing. You're a fat, lazy bitch that won't get anybody. I gave you a chance. I gave you a good life. And you fucked it up. You can play the victim in all this. But you know very well that you started all this shit. You were the one assaulting me before all this happened. People don't know that. The fact that you're begging on the floor when I straight out told you, give me an hour and we'll go. And you didn't leave me alone. Begging on the floor, hitting me, punching me, kicking me. No one hears that side of the story, do they? No one hears the side of the story where you've always been a very jealous bitch. You don't like anyone talking to their female friends. You don't like your partners hanging out with their female friends. You've always been rubbishing other people just because they don't have things better in life than you. The last time I checked, you're no better than any other bum. You pay rent. Yeah, good on you. That's it. You do a job volunteering 2 days a week when that doesn't put food on the table. You don't even drive yourself. You have to ask others to drive yourself and pick you up from work. A 30-year-old that doesn't have a license, but your 17-year-old sister does. Figure that one out. The rest of your family does too. And sad little you don't have a license. And the fact that you can't keep your house that you live in, you and your sister live like pigs, and you can't even clean up. Really? And your new boyfriend has to put up with that. Wow. Good luck, mate. And I know the rumours going around that you've spread about me and your family spread about me. And at the end of the day, I have some really decent friends. I have some people that I could even make my girlfriend. But you know what? I don't. Because I don't need a girlfriend. I don't need someone to tell me what I can and can't do. Who I can and can't talk to. What I can and can't wear. You see, I did the right thing by you. And you know I fucking did. Is this guy going to buy you $10,000 worth of jewelry? Is he going to buy you a wedding ring? Is he going to take you to the movies and dinners every night? Is he going to take you to Sydney? Is he going to take you to Melbourne? Oh, that's right. You are from New Zealand, even though you're born in Melbourne. Which is so strange. You rubbish the country you live in, and they're the ones that pay your fucking dole for you sitting on your ass doing nothing. You don't deserve to be paid what you do. You're not Australian. You don't support Australia. So, why don't you go to New Zealand? It's a shame because New Zealand actually are doing good right now for the COVID thing until recently. It'd be a shame for someone like you to go wreck the country. And I'm allowed to say this, and I'm allowed to be in this much pain because you did it. And you have to expect me to say this. And if you think this is the last vid about you, sweetie, it ain't the last one. It may be the last one of Confessions of a Broken Heart, because I don't have a broken heart anymore. Because I'm not going to waste my time with someone like you. That's a piece of shit. Look at yourself in the mirror. You're a fat fucking disgusting bitch. Alright? I gave you a chance to not be that person. You can live your vegan lifestyle all you want. It ain't gonna fucking make you lose weight. So they do say you get what you are. You got a male version of you that absolutely looks disgusting. And all my female friends have stated that he's a fat fuck. They've said that what the fuck's wrong with his face. One woman of my great friend of mine, she's like, he looks like someone took a shit on his head, then split the shit open and then cooked it. So you're kissing a shithead, basically, with a small dick. I feel sorry for him in some ways because I don't know the bloke, but I feel bad for him because once he starts working out who you really are, and he starts going through the bullshit like me and your previous boyfriend did, then he'll come up to me and be like, fuck, thank you for warning me about her. And I'll be like, mate, we all gotta warn the next guy. Because he'll wake up to you and your family one day. He'll work out like, why am I with this girl? She's not independent. She doesn't act like an adult. She can't even fucking drive. And the fact that you dragged this on for 8 months. All my female friends were saying, what you did was wrong. You never broke up with me. So basically, sweetheart, you're cheating on your current partner with me because you never actually broke up with me. Legit. But I'm coming on here to do one thing that you couldn't do. This relationship's over. I'm ending it officially. And because I know that you're watching this, and everyone else is watching it, I'm the one that gets to fully break us up. Not you. Me. So, here goes. Go fuck yourself. We've broken up. Now I've made it official. So I don't have to live with my conscience next time I go with someone. So you just realise you've been cheating on your partner for the last 5 months. With me. So, congratulations there. Congratulations. And, you know that folder we had, you know, of all the photos and your certificate from something, I don't know what certificate it was, and all the cards and stuff? I burned that today. There's a video on Facebook if you decide to unblock me, because you can talk to me now. You're actually allowed to, now that the court shit's over. So it was good burning that shit. It was very good. Some of the clothes you did have here, I burned that too. I'm definitely not burning this top because this is my top. It's a shame that you wore it because you stretched it a little bit. I guess you wanted to see me unhappy. No, I'm not unhappy. I'm disappointed in you. Yes, for 8 months I shed tears for you, I cried for you, I sang to you, I did poems to you. But at least I was the decent guy. Now everybody hates you. And if you think the people at your work like you, I can't wait till you finally tell me face to face one day that you're not working there. Now, you want to be an adult. You were the one that said to one of my friends, I want Andre to move on with his life, move forward. I'm gonna, without you. But don't come crawling back to me when this guy destroys you. Because I know you still love me. And I know you still care about me. Deep down that fucking eats at you every single day. And deep down you know that you did the wrong. And deep down you know that you couldn't stand on your own 2 feet. You have to live with that for the rest of your life. Fuck, you couldn't even break up with me because you knew that you could never break up with me. That's why you never did break up with me, because you couldn't. That's why I'm doing it now, because I can. And you hate that. You hate that you couldn't say we've broken up. All you could do was just move on to the next bloke. And you know what? You're probably going to treat this guy the same way you treated me, the guy before me, and me. Because no one's going to put up with your games. And if they do, they're stupider than you. And I don't think that's even possible. As for the Pokemon stuff, I don't give a fuck what team you join. And I don't really care if you do or don't play the game. Nothing's stopping me from kicking you out of gyms. I've done quite well on that game. I have 1,000 fucking shinies on the game. Every single one almost. Multiple times. As for your lifestyle, do it. Do what you want, I don't give a fuck. But one day you will need to see me face to face. Not with your boyfriend, because you need to grow up. If you don't like me, just say you don't like me. If you don't love me, you can say it to my face. But I know you can't say it. You love me with all your heart still. I know you do. And it eats you up inside. You still care about me. You're just not allowed to say it. I know deep down the reason why you didn't break up with me in this time is because you couldn't. And you still can't. So that's why I'm making this vid to say we have broken up. Would I take you back down the track? I think we need to make peace and stop the childish games between us. I think, deep down this is not about us getting back together, because I don't think I could do it again with you. I mean, I don't think a sorry could fix either situation. I think that when we do catch up, you know, it's got to be mature. It's got to be civil, no arguments, no fucking disgusting words. Just, you know, properly just say, look, I will say sorry about the bad things I've said. You'll say sorry about the bad things you've said. I will respect if you've got a partner at the time or not have a partner. I think you do need to grow up, and I'm saying this just some advice. I think your partner needs to encourage you to end this properly as well, because I'm not a threat. And I think if your partner was mature about this, he'd be like, you know what, he's right, you still probably love and care about him, and you'll say, no, I don't. But he'll know in the back of his mind, he'll be like, yeah, she never broke up with him. What else isn't she telling me? I'm telling you, mate, she's lying to you about a lot of things. Look, I may call you a fat piece of shit in this video. I may call you all the names in the world, but I don't know you to judge you. You could be a good bloke, I don't know. But you've got to understand that she's doing the exact same thing to me as she did to her ex before me. And she'll probably do the same to you, because he warned me too about this stuff. So when you get to about the 5-6 year mark, don't think you're out of the woods, because that's where it usually ends. You don't know what's coming. If you are watching my ex's partner, I'm just warning you, because I don't want you to go through this shit afterwards. Because what her and her family do to you, it won't be nice. And I'm saying this as a gentleman. I want you to look after her. I do. I truly do. I want her to be happy and safe with you, if I'm being mature about this. But I'm warning you, I don't want you to go through what I've had to go through. Because you're no different than me, and no different to the guy before me. It all starts all good. First few months. 5 months, great. But when it starts getting more serious, then you'll know you've made a mistake. As my partner watching this, you know exactly why I'm saying this. Because you know exactly how long a guy is willing to put up with this shit for. Because I warned you about it. I said if we ever broke up, don't do the same shit to the next guy, because he won't put up with it. And then if you keep doing that same shit, eventually one guy's going to snap. I thought I needed to make this vid to make it clear that I'm fully over my ex now. In this vid, I've fully broken up with her. Because she can't, but I can. The reason why she can't is because she still loves and cares about me. She can deny it all she wants, but she knows in her heart that's what she feels. 6 years of it. You think someone like her, after being engaged for 6 years, is just going to turn it off in 3 months, mate? Think about that logically. If you're smart, you'll realise what I'm saying is actually true. Me and her have been engaged for 6 years, and she couldn't break up with me to be with you. What's that tell you? What's that tell you? You're pretty much the rebound straight away. She only wants you because she knows that she can't do any better than you. And I think you're with her because you can't do better than her. But if she can do better than you, she will. I don't know how you guys met, but if it's through her family or her parents, you're in trouble straight up. Well, you got one advantage because they like you, but at the same time, you will be watched 24/7 by them. And a man of your stature should not be watched 24/7, if I'm being real about this. Your responsibility now is looking after a child. Your girlfriend is not a girlfriend, she's a child. And her family will keep treating her like that. To my friends watching this, I have moved forward with my life. Yes, I'm hurting from it. I don't love her. Or maybe I do, but I wouldn't tell a living soul on this earth. I'd tell her face to face how I feel. But I think me and her share this same connection where we both know how we feel about each other. And we both, I think, know that we both love and care about each other in some ways. But at least I'm not letting that stop me from moving forward with my life. What's left for me? It's good to know all the shit's out in the open. It's good to know that I was the one that broke us up. I'm proud of myself for that. This time I wasn't dumped. I got to dump her. Because she never dumped me. She never uttered the words we'd broken up. She never uttered the words that we're not together. She just let everything go on her merry ways. So technically, yes, she did cheat on her current partner for 5 months. That's why I had to come out with this video and say that he doesn't have to worry anymore. Because I'm over her. And I don't want to be with her. I won't say any more on that subject. Because now they both know, because they're both watching this vid. Hi. How you going? See, this vid started off by dissing the both of yous. But I did say some truth points that hit home to both of yous. You've got to both look at each other and realise that this might not be a forever thing. If I was worried about either of yous, I would say this. To my ex, don't put him through that hell. Don't do what you did do to him, to me and the other guy. Let him be a man and let him do what he wants. As to the new boyfriend, just be careful. Because I was in your place once. Everything might be fine and dandy for a while. But it's not a thing that's going to continue. Because if the guy before me warned me about it, I'm doing the same to you. I'm giving you a chance that none of us had. Because you're going to be watched now 24/7. And they will consider you not dating their daughter, looking after their child. Because her family do not see her as a mature adult. They see her as some little disability girl that is hopeless and can't do anything with her life. And you will learn that. And you will hate the nights where you two are relaxing and you get that call about 9, 10 o'clock at night, possibly from the mum saying, "Oh, what are you doing?" Because she can't mind her own business. You may think it's nothing now, but it will get to you. You guys, you need to realise as her new partner that you're going to be treated like shit soon. I guess you're the one driving her backwards and forwards to work and picking her up. I guess you're the one doing all the driving and probably cooking and cleaning and buying things. So basically she's using you for a meal ticket like she used me and the guy before me. She rubbished the shit out of the guy before me, but he was a good bloke. And now she's rubbishing the shit out of me to you, and then she'll do it to the next bloke. And let me tell you something, she may say that she's never cheated before, but she has. See, the guy before me, he cheated on her, and you know what she did as revenge? She went to her best female friend and went and fucked her best female friend's boyfriend behind her best friend's back. Nice woman, eh? So not only did she cheat on her partner at the time, but went and fucked her best female friend's boyfriend. Yeah, that's pretty bad. And the fact that you may have been her boyfriend for 5 months, but she's been with me technically for 5 months because she never could break up with me, and she probably still to this day can't. So I feel bad for you because she's not telling you the truth. She does love me and cares, and I'm deep down in that heart. And it eats up at her because she couldn't break up with me because she can't. So I'd be questioning her on that. Think about it. She never broke up with me in this whole time because she couldn't. because she didn't want to. It's not because she couldn't, not because of what everyone else is saying. She didn't want to break up with me. And she won't. So you've got to know that for the rest of your life. She never broke up with me. And I had to do it on this vid. And truths aside, she's your problem now. If you want to fist fight me, that's up to you. I'm not a violent man, despite what your partner may say. But if you do step on my property, I have a right to do whatever I want. You want to be a man about it, well then start telling your woman to actually, grow up in life. You want me out of the picture? Well, maybe you should tell your partner that. And then get your partner to talk to me. Because that's the only way this is going to end. Your partner's safe around me, trust me, that's not a problem. Whatever you heard about me is complete bullshit. I'm sure you've been through wars with exes yourself, mate. They always make you to be the bad guy. You never hear any woman that breaks up with a guy say anything nice about their partners. Because they don't. They may say to you that, oh, my partner did this, or he wasn't good at this, or that. It's all a lie. Because according to my partner, the guy before me, didn't buy her anything, didn't buy her jewelry. He did buy her jewelry. He gave his, I think his grandma a ring to her or something, and he took her out. She rubbished the shit out of him. And he was a good bloke. But he was watched 24/7 like you'd be watching now. You see, the moment you date her, your life changes. And sadly, it's not for the better. I mean, it's good now. 5 months is nothing. When you get to a year, you'll start realising things. When you get to 2 years, then you'll be like, fuck, that little asshole, that Andre guy, he was right about her. I'm only giving you advice because at least you got an idea what's to come. You will be watched 24/7 by them. You will get phone calls at random times of the day and night, asking what you're doing, asking what she's doing. Why are you with someone that can't be independent and stand on her own 2 feet? Why are you with someone that doesn't drive? Cooking is not her forte, and I don't know if you've been in her house, but cleaning isn't either. Why would you want to be with someone like that? Someone that can't even break up with her own boyfriend to be with you. You know, if she loved you like she says she does, she would have broke up with me as quick as she could, just to be with you. But mate, she didn't. To everyone watching, she never broke up with me in the first place. Because she, you know why? And like I've stated in this vid, because she doesn't want to. She's just made to. She never wants to break up with me. She wants to marry me still. She wants to still be with me. And she can deny all she wants, but her heart's connected to mine. So I'm glad I got to make this vid at 2 AM in the fucking morning. Thank you all for watching. Obviously, it's taken a lot out of me because I needed to say this, but yes, me and her have finally broken up because I've made this vid to tell you guys I'm breaking it off with her. I've deleted every photo off Facebook, and the funny thing about that is she couldn't do that until she became with you. There was still, I bet you there could even be one photo somewhere on her Facebook of me and her, but on mine there's none. I'm glad I burnt the stuff that me and her had because I didn't want to be reminded of her. So I wish you two the best. I hope she treats you well. I hope you treat her well. I wish you both happiness. But don't fuck with me. That's a warning. Don't you dare bring me involved. The only thing that I want to be involved with is someday me and her talk peacefully and end it properly. Would be nice. But I'm moving forward with my life, and it doesn't matter who it's with. Look, Would I like peace? Fuck yeah. Because life's too short to hold grudges. Do I regret saying what I said in the start of the vid? No, because I have a right to be angry. You would too if it happened to you. See, giving up 11 years of loving someone is not an easy task. Break my heart once, shame on me. But then when I give the girl a second chance and she breaks it again, just because of her stepfather and her mother telling her what to do. Yeah. Someone that acts like an adult that's not an adult. What's that called? A child. She doesn't even drive. She doesn't even stand on her own 2 feet. Because if she did, she would have broken up with me. I'll let you think about that. So thank you for watching Confessions of a Broken Heart, the final episode. But it's not the last on this subject. So I'll be written, so I'll be told. Quote the Raven. Nevermore. Goodbye and good night.